Welcome back to Shadow of the Colossus, second to last part, which means we're getting back to the really big ones. Ooh boy. Our next foe
A
is...
Colossus.
I never would have guessed.
Guess who? Colossus.
Wait, you never would have guessed? The game's called Shadow the Colossus. Wow. Wanderer, you're a dipshit.
I mean, they could have been killing the shadows of the Colossus.
You'll get 3 guesses on who thy next foe is, and the first 2 don't count.
Um... um...
Time's up.
It's a Colossus.
Oh.
Surprise. I think this one is just straight north, if I'm remembering correctly.
And you guys said that this is the most aggressive one?
Well, the when I said most aggressive last time, I was more talking about the boar.
Oh, okay.
Because it is actively trying to ram your ass.
Alright.
I would say this one is very aggressive as well that we're heading
It's also
to.
much bigger.
Yes. As soon as the horse takes us there. Right on, horse. Yep,
What's keeping
it's
that
basically straight north.
rock bridge up?
A lot of weight, really.
Lore.
Oh, man, I love
Well,
lore.
well, also a lot of weight.
Yeah, but
So
what,
like I think it's like its equilibrium is still intact.
Its equilibrium is intact, and it's so heavy it take a lot of force to move it from that equilibrium.
Yeah.
yeah, but wouldn't the weight also mean that gravity would be pushing down harder on it as well?
No, that's not exactly how it works in terms of construction.
Okay, I don't know jack about physics or anything like that, so
That's why you have like a keystone in very old bridges. Do you know what those are?
not really.
Basically, you know, the archways for old bridges. There's kind of that big stone in the middle part of the arch.
Oh yeah, that thing.
What it's doing there is putting a lot of pressure and weight on top of the curvature, so that it all stays in place because it's all pressing against each other so hard it's not moving.
Oh, okay. It's like when you have a house of cards, the 2 cards are just leaning on each other so they don't fall down. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now that makes sense.
At that point, gravity is doing the rest of the work for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so gravity then is holding it up instead of pushing it down. Okay, that's weird.
Well, keeping
but-
it stable.
Yeah.
It's still trying to pull it down. There's just
Yeah.
nowhere to pull it down to.
But that's also why, design it well enough so that gravity will keep it stable.
Yeah. That's basically why we have
Physics,
physics is basically why we have buildings more than 2 stories steel and concrete.
Yeah,
And
that's
things
why
like
everything
that.
doesn't fall down to wind.
Yeah. Oh, cool, a shrine.
So, okay, so I meant to ask this like 3 parts ago, but I kept forgetting. There are the little towers on the map. Are those these things?
Yeah, those are save points / where you get the lizards to increase your stamina.
Oh, okay. So you
Which
can't
those-
save while you're on the overworld. All right.
Yeah,
That-
there's just really just kind of no point.
Okay, that something that I suppose both surprises
the only
me
way
and
it-
doesn't.
I mean, the only reason it makes any amount of sense is if you're like going around looking for the lizards and the fruit and things like that.
I guess it's also, it's good to have save points because from what I can tell, traveling to these things takes a good 15 minutes maybe or more depending on how well you know
Let's
the
say
game.
no more than 10, I would say.
Yeah.
Depending on if you get lost trying to, get around a thing in order to get where you need to go or whatever. But then you also have to fight the boss, which can take, like, I don't know how long that can take, especially if you die a couple of times. That might take a good
Well, some
maybe
take
20
longer
minutes
than
to an
others.
hour, depending on how well you're doing. So, being able to save mid travel, I suppose, is a good idea.
Well, if you die, it just respawns you right at the boss fight. So
Yeah, that's true. But if you have to go to the bathroom or you have to get up for whatever reason,
yeah, I
being
guess
able
if you have to go, away, yeah.
Yeah. So having multiple places to save
at
is-
that point, the 5 minutes isn't a big deal when you're coming back to it. It's just kind of annoying, but
yeah, basically.
God, if it ran off Zelda 2 logic,
Oof.
you die and you go back to the center of the temple.
Oh, ew.
Oh, 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 oh.
At the end of the game, that's like, what, a 30-minute walk back?
Okay, Death Noun isn't that confusing compared to stuff we get later on in various games. It's kind of just you just try every hole and you make up yourself a little map.
It's no, I would think the most arduous thing about Death Mountain is Zelda 2 is just the amount of enemies you have to face in a row.
Yeah. Yeah, the way to get to the end isn't terribly annoying. It's just...
But you still have to fight everything all over
You
again.
still have to fight
Yeah,
pretty much everything in your way.
Yeah, you have to fight everything. That's annoying, but the actual path isn't too bad.
No.
You're almost there.
So
Yep,
I hope
there
you
we go.
guys are enjoying our eventual Breath of the Wild commentary, which would
I think that-
basically just be this.
That's a live stream thing, I feel.
Oh yeah, no,
Well,
definitely.
well, traveling in the world would be more interesting because you could do much more with, than just a horse.
Yeah.
There's more to. I think there'd be more to find and stop for if we ever did a Breath of the Wild thing, because there's
We'd
like
also never
Korok
finish
seeds.
it.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, no, that would not be a game we would do 100% because we would it would literally be like a 130 part.
It would
commentary.
take the rest of this channel's lifespan.
Yeah, probably.
And we already lost Lewis.
If not longer. So
Yeah.
you know.
Our
That-
children's children.
It goes on to the
that-
next
that-
group
that-
of brain scratches.
John, that assumes I'd be able to find a woman to have a kid with.
Yeah. You can adopt. Hey, kid.
That
you like
assumes
brain
that I'd be competent enough to raise a child. Oh, this one looks kind of like the first one in a lot of ways.
A little bit, yeah. Come on, swing your sword thingy.
So is this the point where we start to look really, really gross?
Yeah.
Okay. Unfortunately, I can't see your face much at this point. Like, I can see you've definitely had a paler skin tone for a while. But I haven't been able to see much of the specifics. You know. Oh. I'm just.
I'm in the wrong spot.
Oh, you're supposed to have him stomp on that
On
so that
these-
you can get
yeah,
up there.
You can get up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, because I was thinking you could climb onto its legs, but it looks like
No,
you can't
it's
get
all
up that
stone.
way. All right.
If you want to know if the Colossus is aggroed on you, it's eye color.
Changes.
Yeah,
Oh, it does?
It's red when it.
Yeah,
it's red
it-
when it notices you.
I never noticed that. I mean, haven't been paying attention to that
It's,
before.
it's really tall. All right, you
Ow.
should be dead. I'm sorry.
That's like, what, the
I
16th time you've said that?
Yeah.
I have the Dark God's power inside me.
What?
Yeah, this is a combination puzzle, very tough one. Which is weird. Because even the last one is more puzzly than raw strength.
It's
But
like
we'll
all this
get we'll
will
get
hit
to, yeah we'll get to the last one next part because oh boy that's a trip.
you. Yeah. So it's like it's pretty much a combination of a lot of shit.
Yeah,
Well, if it's the last one, it should be the most trying one, theoretically, you know.
it's
Yeah.
the most trying one for a lot of weird reasons though is the thing. That was close. Yeah, it's all about just trying to get up. Whoop. It's all about trying to just get up top to start with. It's weird. You spend all this time trying to get up, but his last sigil isn't on his head, which makes it interesting.
It's in his arm.
It's
in
no,
his,
it's in
it's
his
in his hand.
palm. Yeah,
Yeah. That tripped me up for a bit.
yeah.
Because, yeah, you have to look for it, I would have to imagine.
Well,
Then.
he's holding a sword or a
Yeah.
dagger, and you have to make him drop that first, I believe, to reveal the sigil on his palm. But it's like you would think at this point that the only reason why he's carrying a weapon is just for
To
weapon's
hit you.
sake.
Yeah.
But no, it's actually he's hiding his last weak point there.
Come
Oh,
here,
yeah, the
you.
eyes do change color. I just noticed that, like, when he gets angry and stuff.
Yeah. Come on, you lumbering oaf. I can take you. I can take you. Shit. Shit. Shit.
So if you're on the bridge when that happens, do you die?
Nope. I'm fine.
Oh, yay. Wonderful.
I don't know how you survived that, but sure.
Willpower?
Power of the Dark Lord. Power of the Dark Lord.
It wasn't high enough for his fall damage to kill him?
Mulligan.
No, I definitely took damage.
Yeah, but it wasn't high enough.
No.
Why?
I need you to lift me up.
Oh, now do you have to climb all the way back up again?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Can you?
And he missed.
Can you, like, survive the bridge or stay up there even when he breaks it, if you know what you're doing, and not
By
have
that,
to climb
you
up
mean-
again? Like, can you skip having to climb up the second?
Well,
time?
I did it wrong.
Oh, okay.
Is the thing.
All right.
So no, I screwed up. I didn't do it right.
All right.
Come on. Get aggroed.
I'm not here.
Over here, you dumb
who is
thing.
this annoying bee constantly stinging you? Why, it is I, Wander the bee.
I mean, human.
Ooh, I should probably not be here.
Now I should, because it's my way up.
It's a good thing the majority of the architecture is bulletproof.
Or rock sword proof.
Rock sword proof, I guess. Colossus proof.
Well, sort of.
Well, then why didn't we make ourselves out of Colossus proof stone?
I don't know, Mega Man.
What?
Find its hidden. Well, no shit.
Yeah.
That's what I've been doing this entire time.
Find its weak point. Thanks.
Wow. You're helpful, Mr. Ominous Voice.
Yeah, you're supposed
Wander,
to
have
go.
you tried
you're-
using your sword?
Not yet. I have to get on there for it. I mean, you should use the sword. You know, it's pretty fancy. I like it a lot, personally.
Gotta go for it.
I need to wait for him to turn around first, so I have more room to work with.
Needs to get a little closer.
Yeah. And away.
Catch me!
But hey, it worked. So. And yep. I boop you in the head. This is more than a boop.
This is not a boop at all.
It hurts too much.
That's at least a bam.
Yeah, but you get up here and realize,
now
oh, wait
it's-
a minute.
yeah.
Alright, hold on. It's not dead yet.
Shit.
Yeah.
See, now its sword is in the right hand. Gotta climb down its right arm.
How do you get the sword out?
You
You have to hit
the
his weak spot near the arm.
You got to
Okay.
get him to drop it.
Yeah.
Ooh. Didn't work. Try another.
It might be the remaster, or I'm sorry, the remake, but I don't remember the sigil having that distinctive red fog.
I think it's supposed to insinuate that it's bleeding from there.
Yeah, because I remember struggling a bit looking for the last weak point in the original run.
I mean, maybe. I haven't played the original one in so long.
Yeah.
I thought that they bled black crap.
Well, this one's special.
Triumphant music.
Yeah. Oh, this one. I mean, he doesn't, but...
Yeah. It's triumphant for me, anyway.
Well, this is also the first time they brought it back in a while,
Yeah.
because Colossus pinch music was different up until the last two, and this is my favorite one.
This is but I thought that by this point it would feel less triumphant because by now you'd figure that maybe you're not doing the right thing. Like maybe you're.
Yeah, if you're paying attention to the lore and all that, like I would imagine so. Not me. I just climbed Colossus. Colossus
And killed
almost
him.
dead. Killed
Man,
Colossus.
you see, that's why dark gods are able to resurrect themselves.
Yeah.
Because dumb sacks like you aren't paying attention.
Now to figure out how to get into its hand.
I wonder if it's possible to just jump and then land on it. Oh!
I mean,
Oh, that hurt.
I mean, it did do damage, yes.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. So I'm guessing now you have to climb the long way all the way back up.
Not necessarily.
Can he pick his sword back up?
No, he can't.
Oh.
Because you're on the final part of the fight.
Oh, okay. Well,
And
what
if you
happened
got
to
and if
it?
you got to the point where it's just on the ground.
Okay.
If you got to the point where you can make it drop its hand, it's assumed you have at least one way up, because it uses its feet for the first stage, and there's at least one of the two sides that is guaranteed to have the blocks down to climb up.
Oh, okay. So you can get back up without having
If you need to, yeah.
Without having to lead him to a specific place. Okay.
Yeah. Come on. Yep, there he goes. And on the
Oh, okay. So you can. Oh, it'll try to whack you, and you can just grab there. Oh, okay.
Yeah. There he goes. Now he's dead. My
Oh.
hand.
Ow! I won't be able to jack off for weeks. I mean, oh no, I'm dying.
Good thing it didn't fall on me again. I'm getting very lucky with that.
Not with this though. This still
I can't seem
gives-
to avoid this though.
Ow.
My face fell on a stone.
It's okay. The stone broke my fall.
Sure. That it did.
I think it broke something else too.
But my fall it did as well. Zoop.
So are there more cutscenes at this point?
Sort of.
Endgame.
Yeah, so there are
That's the-
more,
that's the
but
big cutscene, yeah.
yeah. We really didn't want to animate more statues crumbling apart, so we're hiding it behind the walls now.
Yeah, censor this one for the kids. Violence is implied.
I mean, how like they always cut away from a punch in a cartoon.
Well, nowadays they probably do that. Back then they would just give you a epileptic white flash.
Yep.
But first, do you want
Lunch.
to guess what thy next foe is? You just told me a Colossus.
Yay!
That's right.
But now someone stands in your way. Who is that?
Not a Colossus for once.
The real enemy is
Well, it's also you, Dark God, but yes. Call the horse. Yay, whistle.
One day someone's gonna strap your horse with C4, Wander, and that's it.
What's
That
it
hasn't
for?
been invented yet.
Oh, I'm sorry. Ye old C4.
Oh, now
There
it
you
makes
go.
sense.
This one is straight south.
Which I guess back then would probably just be like an explosive sack of poisonous cobras.
I suppose that's one way to do it. But before we go, fruit. I ate it.
It's off screen, but I assure you it was delicious.
I figure you don't want to sit there and watch me do it.
Ryan, did you spend an hour trying to get the fruit?
No, it was about 2 or 3 minutes, but that's still 2 or 3 minutes I could cut.
Yeah, it was only 2 or 3 hours. I mean,
Oopsie doodle.
And at about the 3-hour mark, Aggro said, "Did you ever think of eating the fruit?"
oh,
That's what you do with this. You're so smart, horse.
I know.
The shame you don't have hands.
Yeah, otherwise I'd be way better at this Colossus hunting stuff than you would be.
Well, I mean, on virtue of him being invincible, he's not wrong.
Make sure I'm going. It's easier once you know where it is. It's easier to look at the map than follow the line, because the line doesn't account for things in your way.
No. And once you see the obvious set piece,
Yeah.
it's like, okay, I think I know where I need to go.
I mean, to an extent, it's not completely makes sense a lot of the time, because some of them are like in caves or in certain areas you have to pass through a path to go to first. Look, Force, more fruit. Now I know to eat them. Let's keep going south.
Thy next foe is a tree.
Oh, so it's like a giant Colossus tree made of stone and stuff, right?
It's not Lord of the Rings.
Oh.
Is it Death Guys from Final Fantasy IX?
No, that's it's not even a tree.
But it was in the Aoife tree.
Oh, okay. You're talking about Memoria. No, wait. I don't think Memoria counts. that's a portal above the tree. I don't think you're in
If
the
you're
tree,
making
though.
a Final Fantasy tree reference and it's not X-Death, I question
Yeah.
you.
But that's the obvious one.
Oh, you need to show off your hipster Final Fantasy tree-related...
I write my screenplays in Starbucks and reference 9 when I'm talking about trees.
Yes.
Okay, then. Carry on.
Why Starbucks?
I don't know.
If you're a struggling hipster writer, you don't have enough money to afford Starbucks.
Well, you don't buy anything in Starbucks. You just sit down and use their
Use
free
their
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi.
You fucking
No,
mooch.
no, you can't do... Okay.
Yeah, they can.
You can't go into a restaurant and use their Wi-Fi without buying something. At least like a soda or whatever. You know, that's
It's the
just
same
wrong.
as people ask if you got a restroom. People will use your Wi-Fi.
Yes, sir, here you cannot pee unless you are an employee. But yeah, for some reason there's like steep stop-offs there, so you have to go around and then to it, which is kind of annoying. Why they couldn't just make it a hill, but whatever.
I guess they wanted you to do something. Think about I don't know how much they considered the exploration part of the challenge for this game specifically.
It's not. It's more annoying that it's like at
You know,
that point.
the
it's more
only
annoying than
challenge is
anything.
finding out where to go.
Yeah,
It's not
but
like you're finding
I
anything
guess
along the
how
way.
much they considered it part of the experience might have been a better way to put it.
Oh, they knew because for God's sakes, the guy's name was Wander.
Now this is definitely Last Crusade.
So
Hold
do
up
we
the
have to
mighty
use
sword.
the Cup of a Wanderer then?
No, we have to shoot the laser beam from the thing into the hole in the door.
Oh, okay.
At last, the Ark of the Covenant. Wrong movie, Wander.
Don't look directly at it.